beef.
We might want to start
Excuse
with
me.
Chris Brown and the Quavo beef and diss tracks and stuff like that. Are we? Have y'all listened to both? I don't have to pull up
Can we
both.
just
I don't have to pull up both. But baby, in my perspective, in the Chris Brown and Quavo beef, I feel like Chris Brown won because first for one, Chris Brown is not a rapper. For two, Chris Brown did it by himself, 10 toes down. Quavo, you have to bring Offset, who ain't even here on the earth no more. You have to reach out to the astro plane and bring him to help you with a rap that had nothing to do with you and Chris Brown. People just went in and tied in well with it. Quavo, I see why. What's Cardi B husband name? Cause you got Quavo, Offset gone, and then
offset?
wait a minute, Offset,
Offset. Cardi.
Offset is Cardi B husband.
Yeah.
Well, what's the one that died?
Quavo. Quavo the one that died,
No,
right?
Quavo the
No.
one. I'm not sure Bobby Brown. I
Quavo
mean,
the one that went
Chris
with Billie
Brown ain't
Jean. The one that died.
deep. No, what's Cardi B husband name?
Offset, right?
What's the one that died?
The one that died, his name is something similar to that though. It's funny.
No,
What the,
comments.
what
Can
the
y'all
fuck
help
that
us
man's
out?
name?
You know,
Y'all bitches out here know. Like, come on, yeah.
his name is You got Quavo.
Wow. Quavo is the light skinned one.
Quavo
Then
is the one
Offset is dark skinned.
with the dread.
He's Cardi's husband.
No, Quavo is not
Yes.
Cardi
They,
husband. I'm
I
saying
no. I said
Offset is
Offset.
dead.
Offset is the one that's dead.
So what's
Okay.
Cardi B
So
husband
that was
name?
turn on. I don't fucking know. What's his name? Flashlight, bitch. The fuck? What's his name?
I don't know. But anyway, why do you have to go get the rest of the Migos, the dead ones and the live ones, to help him beef with with uh with what you call it? With Chris Brown. Chris Brown ain't even no
With
rapper.
Chris. With
Chris Brown,
Christina.
Chris Brown's
Yes.
just a singer. Chris Brown on his R&B shit. Chris Brown, you got a dancer,
He is a Virginia boy. He's a Virginia hood boy. So like, he gets hood with it. So
girl. He let one of
Chris
the
don't play.
girls beat him in a rap diss battle. Because Chris Brown is considered to me one of the girls. They just fuck the girls. Chris Brown's still one of the girls.
Okay.
He pops lock and shock it like one of the girls. You that one
So wait,
Quavo,
now who's
you
trying
supposed to be
to
from
play
the
her?
hood. You that one of the girls out rap
Turn
you.
your world upside.
Cause Chris Brown is one of the girls. All that. Chris Brown is one of the girls. You that one of the girls
He
beating
is the face of
Quavo
brand, basically.
in a diss battle. And
Yeah.
I feel like you should just sit at home. What's your name, Trustin? Thank you. Thank you. Period. Thank you so much. Thank you. Period. Don't say
That's
that.
for his voice.
Right?
Thank you. So like it's an orgasm,
Wait a
bitch.
minute.
Thank you.
Oh, 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 oh. That's just my co-host. Um,
I need some tequila,
well,
honey.
look, can you
Hi.
help me figure out what is Cardi B husband name? Because we know Offset is the
Please.
one that died, right? And Cuervo is the one that Chris Brown is dragging all up and down these motherfucking hip hop streets with this diss track. What is Cardi B's husband's name? We got
It's
Offset.
like a pop quiz.
We got Quavo. We know Quavo is the weakest link. I
Oh,
I forget. Chris
what's
Brown
that?
let
Look
us
at the
know
comments.
that Quavo was the weakest link. I'm surprised that we came. And you know what? What you call it just did. What you call it just did a Pongo might know Pongo. What's Cardi B husband name?
Yeah, y'all people have to know.
Can we?
I don't know, but
Uh,
y'all know.
you
You
ain't
gotta look
got
it up on the
Alexa or
computer.
Siri over there, cause I'm recording.
You know I'm in a hotel.
Uh,
About other phone, where's my other phone?
Cardi B. What's Cardi? Let me see. Do I got Siri on here? Yeah, I sure do.
Google,
Siri.
honey.
Hey Siri. Can you
Yeah.
please
Hey
tell me
Siri.
What is Cardi B's husband name?
Who are the three amigos?
Can you please tell me what is Cardi B husband's name?
Name the three
Cardi
artists in
Rock from
Okay, so
2017 to
Offset.
2023.
So so what's oh he's worth $26 million. Oh wait, Cardi B might be
who?
you might be
Quavo,
her husband took bitch. Uh
Offset.
Siri, can you please tell
Takeoff
me
was the one that
what
died.
are
Takeoff
all
is the
the
one that died.
names of the members of the
Takeoff
I
died.
BiGO?
didn't get that. Could you try again?
Could you please tell
You
me
can
all
try
the
it.
names of the Migos?
Takeoff, Quavo, and
Here's an
Offset.
answer from
Takeoff is the one.
RT.
Quavo,
Migos,
Offset, and
Maya, are
Takeoff.
an American hip hop trio from Lawrenceville, Georgia, founded in
So
2008. The
okay,
group is composed of three rappers known by
okay,
their stage
Takeoff.
names Quavo, Offset, and Takeoff. They are
Okay,
managed
thank
by.
you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you.
I
Okay,
started
so
telling you all types of other shit.
if I'm not
What do you
mistaken,
want to say?
no,
She
I
said,
want you
"Don't
to
tell me
call
shut up,
back to
bitch."
Rebecca. Girl, stop. Okay,
She
you can
said, "Girl,
stop
what you
Your
now.
say?"
message to Rebecca says, "No, I won't."
No, girl, shut up.
Are you crying?
Okay,
Your message
so
to
I don't know
Rebecca.
which one he used, but he used one of them. He didn't come stand 10 toes down by himself. You got Takeoff and you got
Yeah,
Offset and you got Quavo.
yeah.
Takeoff is the one that's gone.
Yes, it is.
Okay, but I think he used Offset to help him fight Chris Brown.
They cousins, so he they uncle or
Good.
some shit like that.
Chris
Quavo
Brown
they
ain't
uncle.
gonna get no cousin on no uncle. Chris Brown ain't gonna get Drake on y'all ass. Chris Brown had
He
y'all
just ate it.
10 toes. He had you 10 toes down by himself. Anyway, it's my uh ruling that Chris Brown won this battle. Quavo,
He won
Quavo
because he did the shit.
really came harder.
Yeah,
And that's just my perspective. But anyway, we're gonna get to
it was lazy.
I didn't even plan on
Do the homework.
even covering that today. Because again, Quavo took so long to come out with his clapback.
Yeah,
He took so long to come out with his clapback, child. It's like, child, you already lost points because you took so long
yeah.
coming back.
You lost. Yeah,
And then number
yeah.
two, you came back and you had help also with your clapback. Oh, child, you just lost. Chris Brown annihilated you.
He gonna be dragged through the streets for a second.
Yeah, he just dragged it.
They gonna be like, yeah, they gonna drag his ass.
So, what
He's
do you
stupid.
feel? What is your perspective? You think Chris Brown won also?
Absolutely, absolutely. Like you said, Chris came hard by himself. So
Okay. So,
all he used to like, you be on it, social media and everything. Like people are clapping back immediately.
okay, so our next topic is called Love 'em or Leave 'em. Here we go. Wait a minute, can I get some volume? Okay.
Ago, I did something I would never do. I went out on a limb and started dating a man outside my race. My man is Hispanic, and to be honest, it was the best decision I have ever made in my life when it comes to relationships. He is caring, attentive, and honest, and need I say, fine. I always thought I would be with a black man, but I guess that wasn't in my cards. So last month, he asked me to be his wife, and of course, I said yes. And now we are meeting each other's parents. He met my mom, and they hit it off immediately. I knew that would happen because my mom loves everybody. But when I met his mom, I didn't get that same energy. His mom was dismissive, very rude, and was making racist comments about my skin color and hair. When I talked to my fiance, he told me the truth and flat out said his mom doesn't like black people and is racist. He doesn't even think she would accept black grandchildren. I was mad at him because he had me in this lady house knowing she hates me. But he said he's going to continue to work on her and not to worry about her, and the rest of the family loves me. Now I'm having second thoughts about getting married. I don't want that type of drama in my life. Should I call off the wedding and lead the love of my life, or should I just hope his mom stop being racist? Should I love or leave this situation?
Masita no like the nigga.
All right, dear.
Interesting.
And that's what the fuck he did. And that's
Interesting.
what the fuck he gets. I thought I would be with a black man, but
That was a
and the
black woman.
Hispanic is doing
It's a woman. They was right.
okay.
That was she was writing in.
But this man is doing everything under the sun, you know. So now I'm not dating the black man. Like the black man is not good enough, you know. So this Hispanic is doing all that and the above. If you love the man, you love the man. He love you. So be with him. You know what I mean? Like you ain't fucking a mother. You know what I'm saying? Some people have mother-in-laws that are bitches. You know what I'm saying? As far as racists, we have racists in every different shape and form. They can be black, they can be white. They don't have to always be come from the white perspective of racism being hardcore like that. But in the Spanish community, darker ones are less than.
You know,
They think the lighter ones, and that's in most cultures. In most cultures, oh, the lighter you are, the better you are. That's like a systemic of the world, which is shady. When it's the dark ones are the best ones. Hey, Craven, thanks for coming.
okay.
So,
I was looking for my vape. This girl just made me want to smoke.
yeah,
Oh Lord. Okay.
not I got to deal.
It's my
So,
perspective. Um, when you find a husband and a wife, you're supposed to leave your mother and your father's home. Okay.
absolutely.
9 times out of 10, you're gonna see your spouse a lot more than you're gonna see your spouse's family. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yes, you're married into the family, but at the end of the day, if y'all was to get divorced, uh, if you don't want to be family with them no more, you ain't got to be family with them no more. So you're married into the family. You're not born into the family. And like I say, you're marrying the man. Um, if the
Mm-hmm.
man loved you enough to ask you to marry him, even though he know his mom would
Yeah,
not approve, then you should love him
yeah,
the same and go ahead and marry him.
yeah.
His mama loves you. I mean, your mama loves him. So that means on holidays y'all be spending time with your family instead of his, because that type of drama
Exactly. And
would be
then the other mother be like, "Why y'all leaving me out?"
okay.
Like, "Oh, I'm being left out." Yeah, for being nasty.
But you go see your mama. But I feel like if her family is more accepting than his mother, because she said his family loves her. It's just the mama that's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the
The mama.
mama end up getting left out on holidays for her being racist and having an issue. Because if she
Yeah,
say I'm not coming, if that bitch there, if that nigga right there, I won't be there. Okay, everybody gonna be there without her.
but
She'll be the
her.
one that's
Yeah,
only on holidays and stuff. Like I say, if she don't want to come to the wedding,
yeah,
girl, you gonna miss the turn up. Because a wedding ain't nothing but a
yeah.
family turn up and celebrate.
Talking about some. Oh, they only have chicken.
So I
She
feel
be
like
all type of racist.
she should not call off the
Mama.
wedding. Um,
No shit.
and like a lot of times, a lot of children, because if they have children, a lot of children grow up
That will
knowing one set of grandparents. They don't end up knowing.
once.
Like I didn't know my
Yeah.
daddy's. I didn't know my daddy's daddy, and I knew his mama, but she didn't like me because she didn't like the fact that
You don't know that. You don't know that. You
I
know
do
my
know she
cousins
didn't
is
like.
17 cousins.
I know that woman didn't like
17
me.
I one cousin say Nana didn't like me, and I'm like, why? He's like, cause
I
I'm dark
know
skinned. I'm
that
like, shut the
woman
fuck
didn't
up.
like me. I know for a fact. I knew at a very young age that woman didn't like me. She didn't like my existence
Wow.
because she felt like my mama was trying to trap my daddy. But she didn't. My mama didn't trap my daddy. They had me.
Well, no, you know what it is? Like mamas, they don't play about their sons. Like when it's
But at
a
the end of the
woman
day, then you should
taking.
have been at home. You should have been at home and motherfucking supervising your son when they made a baby, me, in your house, because that's where I was made, in her house. I damn sure wasn't made at my grandparents or at my grandmama and my granddaddy house.
They are your grandparents, but you're like, I know what you mean.
I,
You're
well,
like your mama's
I know
mama.
I
Yeah,
wasn't made at my
yeah.
mother's parents' house. I know for a
My
fact.
mother's mother.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know I wasn't made there, so I had to be made
Yeah.
at my daddy's parents' house.
Daddy's mama's house. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be born. But at
Yeah.
the end of the day,
Don't throw me shade.
um, I spent very minimal time around this woman. Um, however, at the end of the day, hey, my life ain't, I don't feel like my life has been short of anything or anything. So that's up to the person that's hating or don't like an individual or like who you
Yeah,
married,
with that gray
what
hair.
came from that. So
Yeah, the
that's
fine line, like that's a
I
child.
look at it like this.
And
This is her. This is his mother. Okay, if it's his mother, that means he more than likely, if life goes the way it's supposed to go, more than likely he got more years than her. So eventually she gonna go ahead go away, and he gonna have to bury her, and then y'all she won't be an issue since she was the only issue anyway. So yeah, go ahead and marry the love of your life. Period.
period.
That's
She said the love of
the
life. I would
and
question that. The love of
yeah, that's my perspective on that. Like, girl, like I wish I would like not stop dating somebody because they family don't like me or they might. I just won't go around here.
I mean, the mom is like the crown, so you want her and like the dad to be like, "Oh, I approve," or
I
yes,
don't
like
care.
okay. But
I'm
yeah, I
not
mean,
trying to
like you're
marry
saying it's
someone
the love of
because
your life, so it's like that wouldn't rock me either. So it'd be like, "Oh, she don't like me. Okay, keep it moving. Sorry." And I don't want her at my wedding. I don't want her at my events. I don't want her at my house for a cookout or nothing until she give me an apology because I feel shaded. Sorry, and it has to come
I ain't gonna say
organically.
that.
Mother-in-law.
I ain't gonna say that because you probably not gonna have a problem with her coming to any of that because if she don't like you or she shaded you, she not gonna show up nowhere. And she could come if she want to. Because guess what? Bitch, you the one that doesn't don't want this. You the one gonna have the attitude. I don't care.
Mm. Don't come to my house sitting in the corner. Don't want to talk to nobody.
I doubt if she comes. If she's that racist.
Shit, she might come and be talking. She might be evaluating everything, talking shit though.
Well,
She seemed like that mother.
but I doubt if she's racist, and she doesn't approve of the wedding, of the marriage. She probably won't come. She probably won't come around for the kids. She probably won't do any of that. If she's racist
Yeah, she
and
missed
doesn't
out on
approve
all that
of
good shit.
her Hispanic son marrying her this black
Yeah.
girl. Thank you.
Because
Uh,
ultimately, that mom should see like she raised a man to love a woman right, and look, this woman was able to choose your son. Like you raised him right, so get over it and don't throw that woman no shade. She ain't no bum. Like they are happy. Be happy with your son because that's not going to help him. You throwing a screw in his situation, he's going to have a headache, and you're his
I'm
mom.
trying to think
You have to be.
how.
Like, the son always wants the mom to be on the same accord. Like, mom, I don't want you to see the opposite because sometimes sons can break and be like, "Fuck, mom, I don't like this," or "That's not cool."
But how much longer do we have to
But
be on
and
this
some of
earth
the moms
for
slide when they
people to
see
get over
shit.
racism? Like, we're all one race, the human race.
Human being, one race.
Because when these aliens come, they ain't gonna care if we brown,
Oh,
purple, yellow, green. When these aliens come, they gonna look at all us as one human race. The people with the one nose,
yeah,
two eyes.
yes.
That's what
The
they gonna
Anunnaki.
look at us as. So, in my perspective, people need to let that alone and just get over that. And to be honest with you, ain't no pure race no more because all these races been mixed and blended, and ain't nobody 100% white, black, none of
Yeah,
that. We all mixed up in South.
yeah,
But I'm gonna digress on that topic. In response to her question, should she love him or leave him? You should continue to love him and and show and lead by example. Be the change that you want to see. Love
yeah.
trumps all. So continue to love on your man, marry your man, and fuck his mama. Shit.
Okay.
Next
Can you
topic.
help? I can help you check them out.
Can we sign on Cherry? Like for real? Y'all just want me to like talk shit about this lady?
What are we taking them out for?
Because I just bought you groceries because you said you were hungry and you
Right.
wanted me to send you money. Went out my way to be a good
I
man for
wanted
you.
money for
And
Chick-fil-A. I didn't want all that other shit.
okay, you got groceries. That's gonna last you this week and next week.
But I
Chick-fil-A is
don't
gonna
have
last you
Chick-fil-A.
today.
Right. And I want to eat today.
Okay, you
I'm
can
not about
go
to
and
sit up there.
cook.
I don't want
I
to cook.
just went
Why
to go
don't you
spend
go cook?
$250 in HEB for
I
you.
didn't
That's
ask for that. I asked for a 12.
you rather
She's
Chick-fil-A
ungrateful bitch.
than groceries?
Yes. That's what I want right now.
You're fried.
No, you're fried.
No, you're fried. Your priorities are
You're
fried.
supposed to be grateful for something I did not ask for. That's
Wait,
your
wait, wait, wait,
problem.
wait, wait.
Take
You
me
sound
to
real.
Chick-fil-A, please.
I'm not taking you nowhere.
No, I'm not getting out.
Get your feet off of my car. Get your feet off of my dashboard. Like, what's going on with
You
you?
complain too much.
You know, you're nagging. Like, I just
I'm
went
not nagging.
grocery
I said from the
shopping for
get-go,
you.
I didn't even want you to pull up. I said, send me the money for the food. You decided to come be Captain Say-Ho and take me to H-E-B. I didn't want that.
Every time I send you money, you use it for something else. You want that money for Chick-fil-A for something else.
$12.50.
Okay, and I spent $250 in H-E-B. Go cook.
Ooh.
I could have bought that for myself and my kids.
Then you should have.
The hell?
The hell?
So why you don't want it? You being real ungrateful.
Okay, take the groceries to your house. You can take me to Chick-fil-A and...
You need help? I can help you take them out.
Take what out?
Okay, from your facial expression, I'm gonna let you lead. What do you feel about this topic right here?
I probably was that bitch like 10 years ago. So, like,
Really?
yeah, I definitely was that
This
bitch.
hell.
Like, because you're like, damn, I asked you for something and you're doing way more than what I'm asking you to do. So there's a line. She's trying to already show him, like, maybe they're not as in a relationship as it seems, because he's telling her go cook like he gonna be the man of the house. But she like, I don't want that. I just want to eat what I want. But she ain't got no money to get what she want. So, and she asked him, the nigga that she fucking, absolutely. Should he have just sent her the money and just kept it moving and not brought the groceries? Or maybe just went about it a different way? It was nice. It was chivalry, but maybe she's trying to process in her mind her day and move around how she wants to. So she's like, bitch, my fat ass wants some nuggets from Chick-fil-A or the tenders and some pickles. And that's it. And she said, I didn't even want you to pull up. Okay. She's really not feeling him today. Okay. Because he pissed off last night. It's a shame. That was me 10 years ago. I have changed.
My perspective on this is I'm ending this relationship right now. I got kids.
That I could have.
I could have really spent that
When he said
$200
that,
on. You
wow.
said Chick-fil-A. You said you wanted Chick-fil-A. You're gonna be calling me tomorrow saying you want McDonald's. You're gonna be calling me tomorrow saying you want Wendy's. You're gonna be calling me the next day. By the time you call me for the next week, I'm gonna be spending more than $250. I got kids.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take this $250. I'm gonna put some food. So you're not calling me every day saying you hungry, bitch.
Well, she's not a child either. So if somebody's calling you every day to feed them, are you Are you mentally incompetent? You can't feed yourself. Like you can't make it work. This woman not working. Like I don't get it.
Regardless, if you call me and say you hungry, and I go, I'm hungry. I got a taste for Chick-fil-A. Okay, you got a taste for Chick-fil-A now, and you're hungry now. And you probably gonna be hungry. If you're hungry today, you probably gonna be hungry for the rest of the week since you're hungry today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, as your man, I'm gonna provide and make sure that you have enough money, well, you have enough food to eat for the rest of the week. Because I $12.50 could have bought you, could have probably paid for money for a meal for lunch and dinner if you know how to shop.
Hmm.
I see basically the type of woman you are, just definitely not the type of woman I want to be because you're going to have me broken. I already got kids. And then, God forbid, I get you the Chick-fil-A, you want to fuck because I wouldn't got you the Chick-fil-A. If we make a baby, okay, that's another mouth I got to fucking feed.
Come on, we made a baby with the Chick-fil-A.
So I feel like it was a kind gesture
Yeah.
for when she said she was hungry, she wanted Chick-fil-A, that he would have bought $250. And for her not to be
Appreciate it.
um,
That kind of
appreciative
was a slap in the face.
of that was a slap in the
It was
face.
like, how dare you?
And
Because men ain't
right
like that.
now,
There are men out here
saying after I
doing
spent
that.
$dollars, still want Chick-fil-A. I don't have Chick-fil-A money. I just spent $250 on groceries.
Yeah.
So yeah, that that right there would have been a deal. You have to look at the red flags when you're dating these women. Yeah, it might be a little small argument, and y'all might make up from that argument.
The
Um,
future.
and y'all might make up from that argument, but at the end of the day, those small arguments when y'all are dating are red flags not to continue to sleep with this woman and make a baby with her because you're gonna have to deal with that type of shit even if you not even dating her no more. For the rest, your son or your daughter want a happy meal.
Child,
So that's a red flag right there that this is not a person that you want to be dating
you're not feeding my
or even
no happy.
marrying because you're gonna have issues with that person for some years.
I'm gonna take you to
And
welfare.
if
I'm gonna take you to welfare. She be the one to do that. I'm calling the
yeah,
33.
that type of
Trying to
stuff.
have him hemmed up. Absolutely.
So I feel that that's a red flag right there. That um, this is not an individual that I really want to be dating because she feels entitled.
Mm. For chick.
I said I wanted this, and you got this. That's like if you say you wanted a Birkin bag for Christmas, and I went and got you the wrong color Birkin bag, or I got you the smaller Birkin bag that I could afford, and you being ungrateful saying I don't want this.
Or I thought I would have got the bigger one. Really, bitch? You got
Yeah,
not. You know, like there are people out here starving. So like, absolutely.
not one time for the
She
groceries.
didn't say thank you or nothing. She didn't give a shit.
Miss Mamas, I'd,
She's
I'd
not a
cut
wife.
her ass off right
She's not
there.
a wife. So
And when she said you can take groceries to your house and feed your kid, that's what I'm gonna do. And you're gonna go in there, you're gonna still want Chick-fil-A. And if the fact was that you were just hungry and Chick-fil-A is what you wanted to eat, then you're gonna be hungry and still want Chick-fil-A.
mm, yeah,
That's that's my perspective on it.
absolutely.
I think we're gonna move the topic because she pissed me off and I wanna see what's next.
Thank God this is not.
And I appreciate you, and I know that you will fight for me, and we'll let it work. I know, but I can't say yes right now. I'm sorry again. Sorry. But why does it matter? Like with the time, why does that matter? Okay. 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 We good? Come on, baby. Thank you. You're so very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. If there's somebody, everybody, tell me why. Not for me, no, not to let the mama say that it would be stories I read, make it look easy. My Mr. Right was always wrong, he's good until he's gone. Why can't it be? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And I appreciate you, and I know that you will fight for me, and we'll let it work. I know, but I can't say yes right now.
Then you'll never get this opportunity ever again. I say I'll beat you the fuck up. That's the old me.
I'm sorry.
Like she just did it like a lady. I'm good. She already knew she was gonna do something weird.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. Hold up. Okay, now what were you saying?
Already had it in her gut that he was gonna do something like that, right? He may have even been taunting her, like, "Oh, who said I wanted to get married?" You know how niggas say, "Well, I didn't want a baby" or whatever. So he may have already been probing that. She's not stupid. She's a smart woman. You know, she has to accept it. So this is the embarrassment of it is the tearjerker. Like, oh my God. He has the audacity to do this while I'm standing here in this white dress looking gorgeous, waiting to be his motherfucking wife. He was like, oh, I can't do it. Why can't you do it? Because you want to fuck Tasha, Keisha, and the other bitch? Like, what's wrong with you? He's stupid. He probably will never find a wife, to be quite honest, because of that move. now, and it's recorded and it's put out there in the universe, on the internet. Any bitch, the next bitch that get him, she better run for cover. You gonna fuck my.
So my thing is, all this money that's been spent on this wedding, for one, all this preparation to a wedding. Um, did she propose to him? Did he propose to her?
Either way, it's supposed to be the girls, the dance.
Why would you propose to someone, or why would you accept a proposal if you were not ready to get married? For one. Number two, um, setting of the date. Even if you, because some people just be pressed to get engaged,
Yeah.
you know. Um, if you knew that you weren't ready to marry her on this date, you should have been.
Next year, babe. Next.
You didn't know until that. My thing is, you can't tell me you didn't know that you were not ready to marry this woman until that actual point. However,
He's a con artist.
playing the devil advocate.
Yeah.
Okay, if you realize at that moment, oh shit, you could have thought you was ready to get married,
Mm-hmm.
and you probably didn't think this through until you got there and was like, oh shit, I can't marry her. I just realized
But you got all the way
I
up to
don't
the
want to be
altar.
with.
You
I
stood
don't
there
want.
watching
Look,
the
I don't want
dance.
to be with one woman for the rest of my life, or I'm not ready to make this. I'm not ready to take this step. So I applaud him for being man enough, even though all this has been set up, we done planned all this, and I realized at this point I'm not ready to be married.
It looks like
I applaud him for being man enough to say, okay, I'm not ready. But at the same time, you should have been thinking this through
yeah.
up to that point to know that you didn't want to get married. But when is the right time to say I don't want to marry you?
Anytime, because you got to be upfront with a person when it talks about loving a person through thick and thin, and sickness and health. If that person is your friend,
Maybe those vows are what spooked him, and he was like,
God,
"Well, wait,
down
wait,
the
wait."
aisle, bitch, looking like, oh shit, this is the last bitch I'm gonna fuck. Yeah, child.
Um, this was hard to watch.
She did amazing. I'm gonna try to find her on social media because like, my heart dropped. I'm a sucker for love, so like I would have immediately pulled out the knife out from my underneath my tit and slit his throat and said, "Bitch, anybody else want it?" Like, because who knew about this shit?
Look, that means you had been ready for this already. So that means you wasn't ready to get married, or you knew he wasn't ready to get
I just
married.
always carry protection with me, so and get his.
I feel like I feel like before people get married, they need to go through counseling to make sure this is the decision. Uh, that's the money need to be spent on that first before you spend any dime on prepping for the ceremony.
Yeah.
Because my gosh, what about people taking off time? Look like they flew somewhere to have
That's
this
how it
wedding.
looked like
People,
away excursion. So, like, yeah, people did lose a lot of money. It's not the first wedding where people have walked away, but yeah. Whose pocket did that come out of? Her daddy's or his daddy? You know, you think about the grandfather. Usually, it's supposed to be the one that's I paid for this. Thank God it wouldn't have been my daddy, honey.
but
So
all the way down to the engagement. Who proposed? Why would you propose to me if? And then he's saying he just needs time. It's not that he doesn't want to marry her.
yeah, you're not coming back.
He just doesn't want to marry her right.
After that, I don't know where you're gonna live. You're not living with me ever again. So you got to make up on times 10. Because that embarrassment and that hurt, and you say, oh, but you still might want to get married? Are you playing that fence? No. She can be with somebody and be happy. She was in a bubble. She was believing her lies.
I don't know how to handle this if I got to the altar and they said, I don't want to marry you. And I don't know how I would handle if I got to the altar and I realized at that point, this is not who I want to marry.
They,
Because when you're at the altar, you making that, and you're making that vow to be with this person, you may start thinking about,
girl, yeah,
okay, well, I thought I was over my ex, but I'm not.
yeah,
And or who knows?
anything.
He might have realized at the bachelor party that he was gay. Because he don't look too straight to me. So he might be helping her dodge a bullet. You never know what's going on through his head on why he did that.
But he gets the jerk card of the week. Like that is so disrespectful.
Yeah, like,
Fucking disrespectful.
how could you do that?
Yeah,
But like at the end of the day, hindsight 2020, he could be saving her from a bigger hurt
yeah.
and anguish. So I gotta give kudos to him for being man enough to say, "Hey, I know we did all this, we got to this point, but trust me, you're gonna thank me later." Because what if he is gay?
Ah, Chad, I can't. I can't. I cannot not be gay. Chad, he had a dick up his butt.
What you're gonna
That's
thank
why
me later?
he can't do it because he like
I
he had
can't.
some dick last night. I'm confused. Dick will confuse.
I'm saying, like, yeah, like at
At
that
the
point,
bachelor
you
party,
never know.
one of his homeboys was touching him and he was playing the Xbox or something. I get it. You know, he should have told her as soon as he woke up.
Anybody in the comments, can y'all help us? Because we kind of stuck on this. What they saying in your comments over there? Are they saying
I
anything?
sent some people over here. I told some people to come
Huh?
over here. There's only two people over here. Hey, you upright? Hey, what's going on? Craven came in and left.
Anybody? Can y'all chime in on this with us? Like, cause I don't know what to say. Like, I feel sorry for her, but at the same time, he could actually be helping her dodge a bullet. You never know. Um, I My heart goes out to her,
Yeah,
but
she carried it like a queen. She teared up a little bit, like okay, and then she had to take her moment to be like, okay, bitch, now I gotta walk back.
yeah.
The music,
Well,
bitch. I was like, Jesus. What's
I
the
don't know what
guy's
I would
name so
do.
we can post a picture of him and his name on Facebook and everything? I want his name, honey. I want his credentials because I will definitely cyber because he's a dickhead.
I really don't know what I would do in this situation. But,
If my sister, my cousin, my auntie, my mama's, anybody, like that shouldn't happen. So
so yeah, in front of the whole family, everybody's just looking like,
years. Remember when Tasha Man left her at the altar? Remember, Grandma? Grandma, you right there in the second aisle. And he said he could not do what? He couldn't marry her. I'm confused. We're at this pretty beautiful event, and he's saying no. He didn't.
I think I would
He
have
didn't
turned
fuck
around
his damn head.
and said, "Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here that loves me enough to marry me?"
It could be a friend.
Because I'm sure it was somebody.
Hey,
I'm sure it was somebody at the wedding saying, "Damn, she
no, I
getting away."
damn. Hey, Lisa. I'm recording right now. What's going on? Did you find your beer? White woman in distress, looking for beer.
Well, and then it could be he could have been saving her a bigger embarrassment. Maybe he found out that she isn't as innocent as she looks right here
Did she do
as the bride.
feel free?
Maybe he found out that he could have been like, "No, I don't want to marry you because I found out." You,
The trick.
Since we've been together, you done fucked 2 other niggas.
Okay, 2 of my homeboys from running away. Cause you know niggas
So
talking.
he could have been. You never know. He could have been saving her, cause basically she walked away too easy.
She cried.
It could have been a whole. You never. I wish we had more back story to this
Yeah,
on why he said no.
but I thought
You never know.
moment to like take it all in. She teared up because she probably is that one to just get rowdy. Anybody, it's your wedding. You probably want to just fucking scream like, I cannot believe you're doing this. So she held her composure, and then the ladies followed her, and look, she gave the elders a hug. It was like she gracefully walked away. She gonna find a man is gonna find her. If she's that one.
Yeah.
The messy one, then unfortunately,
Scar her from like
even maybe wanting to
even open up to want to even be married again, or
that can happen too. That
or
to be the next man is going to leave me at the altar too. So I'm not good enough.
yeah.
Something's wrong with me. It's crazy the shit that people do, and it kind of can bump off of us and affect us. I hope it doesn't.
Well, I hope she finds
Love.
the man. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next topic. We're gonna get into some music.
And the ad is okay, just an ad. Daddy's dog, honey proof, pretty lady. I'll shoot from the head, tell the truth. Yeah, I always do. Yeah, I always do. What I say? Yes, mom. Know the rules. Yes, the love. Know the fool. Know the fool. You don't have a silver spoon. You learn to do what you got to do. Can't outrun where you come from, so you might as well use you. I might not be for everyone, and why would I want to? 'Cause some girls ain't love or act pinky fence while you sit by the fireside. Well, I dream of what I'm gonna do, getting drunk on a Friday night. Shots go up inside of town, mess around and find out that I rub around the head. I mean it and I said it, bet you won't forget it. Don't blame me, blame Tennessee. Yeah, yeah, blame Tennessee. I'm a little.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, that was K Michelle.
Absolutely. Give it up for K Michelle.
Yes. And I'm gonna say this, and a lot of people might hate me for this. I really feel, as a country and western artist, I could relate more to her singing country and western than Beyonce. Um, it's in her.
It's definitely in her
She
too,
sounds
though.
she sounds like a country and western artist.
Yeah.
Out of all the songs I done heard Beyonce sing off her album, just listening to this that ain't finished, and she's in the studio doing this now. She would be a much better country and western and be accepted more in country and western.
Yeah.
Quicker than our good girlfriend Beyonce. Not to compare the two.
Yeah.
But kudos to K Michelle.
She's the female.
K Michelle could be with a better country and western artist.
She's the beat.
Now what you say?
She's the female R. Kelly, honey. So she can sing every type of music, every vibe. Like she gives that with her writing and her style. You know what I'm saying? And like some people don't like R. Kelly, but for generations he made music, and we still vibe to that music. And K Michelle has that same fire in her as an artist and as a writer. So when she expresses like a country singer, I'm like, okay, girl, I'm here for it. Throw a cowboy hat on. Yes. I mean, it now looks like Beyonce has set the fire on for country, but hey, it is what it is.
I feel like Beyonce may have stole that idea from her because she's been saying she was going country and western. Yeah. If you listen to the first time you heard her sing on Love and Hip Hop, it was an R&B song, but it sounded like country and western.
Song she was singing about Kurt.
And I don't know who she was singing about, but because I don't get into her business outside of her music.
Okay.
And some other stuff I do like. I really feel like as an artist, she would be a great country and western artist.
Yeah.
And I would listen to her album before I listen to Beyonce. I would do some of her stuff before I do Beyonce.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no shade.
Since we're since we're on the topic of music, I have another uh, clip about music.
Like 2 a.m. talking about how I did not know who Killer Mike was. I woke up to 1,000 comments of old heads talking about, oh, how you don't know who Killer Mike is? How you don't know who Killer Mike is? And they gave me a few song suggestions. So on my walk to class, I say, you know what? I'm going to expand my palette. I'm going to actually go in these comments and pick out a few songs and listen to them. I listened to the songs, bro. And still not my cup of tea. But look, I know exactly why I didn't like those songs. The older generation tends to like the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? The lyrics are the most important thing. The content, what he's actually saying. Is he telling a story? Is he saying something? That's the most important thing to them. But for us, it's all about the aura. The lyrical content doesn't even matter. Is it a vibe or not? I don't give a damn about the lyrics. Bro could come on the track and saying hum diddly dee. If it has aura, if it sounds good, I'm rocking with that track. And that's the reason I really don't like lyrical rap like that, because they just rapping, they not vibing on the track. They not, you move sloppy, but keep your body in perfect shape. I'm all right. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I need. But yeah, man, I just feel like it's a generational thing. I'm not saying one better than the other, but I'm just on the side of mumble rap. I just feel like if I wanted to learn some shit, I would just go listen to an audio book or read a book. I don't really look at music to learn shit. Like, I just want to vibe for real. Like 2 a.m. talking about how I did not know who Killer Mike was.
He said a whole lot, and I totally agree with him, but disagree. I disagree with why he liked the music that he liked,
Yeah.
but that goes to show you, because music is a universal language,
Yes.
frequencies and all of that, and I feel like uh, it could be a good thing that the new generation is no longer listening to the lyrics and they listening to the vibe and just the music. Um, because if they were listening to a lot of the lyrics that's in the words of the music now, it have them out here killing, shooting. Uh, so maybe it's a good thing. And then
He
I
just
don't know.
I think these kids is listening to the lyrics. That's why they out here shooting and killing. For sure.
Well, in his, what he's saying, he feel like his generation, we ain't listening for the lyrics. We listening for the vibe. Is what he's saying. And I know me. It's about the lyrics for me sometimes, but sometimes for me it is like the
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 beat is
tracks,
hitting.
the
The
music.
beat is hitting. But you're
Yeah,
also
I
still,
don't care. That's
never
what they
ignore
saying.
the lyrics. You still listen to the story. There's always a story being told
Yeah,
in music, whether it's a hum from slavery times all the way to now, even the mumble rap. So, like, there's always a story being told through music. So you can't ignore that. He just said, "Oh, I'm just bopping." Like, even the mumble has some type of validity of storytelling in that person's delivery. So yes, I agree and disagree. Like, kind of like what you were saying, like, because I mean, a vibe is cute, but you gotta listen to the shit you taking in sometimes. And like, if you hearing "All My Friends Are Dead," like that's the song I don't listen to, because not all my friends are dead, honey. I want y'all to live. If you're my friend, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, you take it in. I think Katy Perry had a song that was like, "Oh, I want to die when I'm young." Why would I keep singing that? And it was like it repeated itself. You got power in your tongue, so be mindful of the vibe you catch.
and what you feel your spirit with.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. You.
So
Oh, I want to die. I want
you
to
gotta be
get hit
careful
by a
with it.
car tomorrow. Like, what the fuck?
You gotta be real careful with music. You gotta be real careful with music. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next topic, and here we go.
So I want you to tell the people what you just told me. You just got your tubes tied without even talking to me about it. Why would you do that?
I mean, we have children. Like technically, they're not.
Those not my biological kids.
I know they're not yours, but like you're a great father figure to them.
I can be a great father, but I want to be a great father to my own actual child. My biological child. I want an actual child of my own that I can say that is really my own.
I mean, that's valid, but at this point, the decision has been made. And
What you mean the decision has been made? Why wouldn't you talk to me about it first? I mean, why would you just up and do it?
I don't even have a ring on my finger, so it's just like, what's the point? And I feel like
you don't got a ring on your finger, but you in this house though.
Okay, and
what you mean? What's going on?
I mean, it's just
yes, I could be a great father, but what's going on?
A rash decision, but the decision is final, and I feel good with what I did. Like, don't make me feel bad or try to.
But why wouldn't you talk to your? Why wouldn't you talk to the person you're supposed to be spending your life with?
I mean, it was just
about a situation that permanent.
I mean, I've been talking to like family members, and I already have children. I know I don't want to have any more.
But I don't have a child, so you genuinely just thinking about yourself.
I mean,
is what you're telling me.
That's how you feel.
So how it feel? I'm telling you how it is.
But that's not it. Like. You know, I just have a lot going on. I don't want to have any more children. I'm fine. Like, we can barely, I'm trying to make ends meet with my situation right now.
Make ends meet?
It just doesn't make sense.
We are a team. We are a collective. But why wouldn't you actually talk to me about something? So I want you to tell the people what you just told me.
She probably did try to tell him. And then my thing is like, she kind of sounds like she is going through postpartum. She feels like she might not love her body. So she's like, I'm definitely not going to get pregnant again, honey. Because I want to feel like I'm.
No, she has a nice body.
Still, in her mind, she probably felt like she's fat or whatever, you know? So, like, but postpartum can be the longevity of 7 years, 10 years. You know, a woman can be feeling like, ugh, and I had these babies. So, to me, that's why she did it.
But my thing is this: if you're dating me, and we're in a house together, we're raising your kids, we're thinking about getting married and spending the rest of our life together, and we're a team. Okay, that particular decision would be a decision we make as a team.
Yeah.
That's when you take on those tools that they taught you in persuasive writing in school.
Yeah.
To convince me on why we shouldn't have any more children.
Yeah.
It's a decision that we should make together. If I'm okay with you having kids already and still wanting to be with you and help you raise your children and get married, and I provide for you and your children, you should give me the you should give me at least the respect of having that conversation with me.
Yeah.
Before you go and tie your tube.
Yeah.
You know, why would you go and tie your tube without having that conversation with me? How do you know that I want to marry someone who has their tubes tied?
Yeah.
How do you know I want to marry someone that doesn't want any more children? I could have made this decision in the beginning saying I don't want someone who already has kids.
Yeah.
I was able to compromise and say it's not a deal breaker.
Yeah.
That you have kids already. Why can't you make that decision with me? See, so now I'm at the point where if the mate that I marry, I want them to also aspire to have more children.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you're saying you don't want any more children, that may change the fact that you're not the ones I want to be married with. So in actuality, this could be a breakup waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I know you want more kids. I don't want a wife that doesn't want any more kids.
That part. So you can pack your shit and get out of my house.
So, yeah, you and your kids get out of my house so I can find someone to come in.
They can go to daddy's house. You better go figure out where you're going to go. But you done messed up. You done messed up. Because you just stopped that opportunity. And like you said, he can find him a woman that wants to give him children in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. You know, so. And what if you only.
Yeah,
she really should have thought about that, because he may not have wanted a whole bunch of kids. He might have just wanted one child so that they had one baby here. That's it. He ain't saying, bitch, I want you to have 5 more. You know what I'm saying? I just have one with me, so I know that this is our family. But You not even building that bridge and uniting us together, or not seeing the bigger picture. That's selfish.
Yeah, I really think she was selfish, and I would show her how selfish I am.
Okay.
I want a child of my own flesh and blood, and I'm not. You're being selfish. You want me to take care of you and your kids, and not give me one of my own.
You lost your motherfucking mind.
Doesn't hurt.
Okay. How you call me? I get my baby.
Okay, what's this?
Who comes first, the baby mama or the wife with whom you have no children with?
Ooh. The baby mama. Cause she already.
The wife. It's still the wife. All right, explain why, SD.
It don't matter. You become one with your wife.
Thank you.
Your baby mama, that's your baby mama. Now you handle your business with your kid, and a woman that goes into the life of a man like that, you should not have to go in there and set boundaries. He should already have the boundaries set already when you get.
Who comes first?
Okay, so in your opinion, in your perspective, who comes first, the wife or the baby mama that has your kids?
I would say the baby mother, because clearly there's nothing that's connecting them other than the children. So maybe they are platonically friends. They've grown past that like butthurt of not being together, but they realize like we still have a lives that we have to take care of, whether we're together or not. When she calls, I have to make sure that I'm there for her because she has my children. Period. He'd be a fool not to.
So yeah, so I agree. Boundaries need to be set before you get married.
Mm-hmm.
That basically the wife is going to come first. Uh, Same thing as if you were married and had kids with the wife. I feel like the wife should still come first, and then or the husband should come first. Your mate should always come first because those kids gonna grow up, and those kids gonna get a mate of their own, and they gonna forget about you
No, they're not.
and your wife.
They ain't gonna forget.
Well, yes, in a sense they will. Um, when they get married, their spouse is gonna come first, not their parents. So even in a relationship where you have kids with that person, your spouse should always come first. Your spouse, then your kids, because eventually those kids are gonna grow up and move away and get married, and their spouse is gonna come first before their parents. So I feel like in any relationship, the wife should come first and then the kids. It shouldn't even be a question who comes first, the baby mama with the kids or the wife with no kids.
What?
It should be who comes first, the wife or the kids, and
Did.
the answer should always be the wife.
Bam.
And that's my perspective on
No,
that.
yeah, that was dead on. Shout out to the baby mamas.
Um, let's listen to this.
This lady asks, this black lady, are white women really that scared of black women? And I'm going to say yes. And this is my opinion as a white woman who is 53 years old and has lived in the South in Georgia in my entire life. It's not being scared, but it's a fear. And it's not a physical fear, it is the mental fear. It is what we see in you and what we see you doing and how it challenges us and the fear of that. So we see black women and we see how strong you are. We see you coming together as a community. We see you supporting each other. We see you supporting your community, supporting your families, supporting your children, going out and fighting for your rights, being authentic in your race and in your femininity. Anyway. And we're jealous. I think we're jealous because we would love to be that, I think, and we don't know how to break out of the indoctrination that we have been suppressed by our entire lives. And I'm not giving white women a pass, don't get me wrong, but I know I and most women have been told, white women have been told our entire lives, be quiet, Know your place.
All women.
Be a good girl. Don't rock the boat. Don't be too much. And when you are any of those things, you are ostracized because you have rocked their boat. And that is what Black women are. You rock our boat, our mental boat, because you challenge us to look at how we are deficient and not living in our truth, and it makes us uncomfortable. And people don't like to be uncomfortable. And it makes us start to question ourselves. And people don't like to question themselves. We would rather live in our little bubble of white supremacy and what we know and comfortableness. I know that's not a word. Than a lot of people would, white women would, rather than challenge themselves to grow and know more, because it's easy. Doing the work is hard. It's really hard. I've been doing the work the past several years, and it's hard. It's hard admitting some truths about yourself and some truths about yourself as a white woman. I think that white women are scared of Black women because you challenge us in that way, and a lot of us don't like it. And that's why we fear you. It's because we fear what you make us face.
Wow. Now, this was very interesting to me. I had to play this a couple times to make sure that I was hearing what I was hearing. I had to play this a couple times to make sure that this is what I was hearing. So, is this woman saying the same thing that we complain about Black women, the same characteristics that Black women have that we complain about? Is this white woman saying that's what white women are jealous over? Don't we talk bad about the strong Black woman? I was always told that the reason that Black men leave Black women is because white women had these certain characteristics that Black men like. But this woman is saying that she actually doesn't like that dynamic. The dynamic how they would like to be is how Black women behave. Now, this is very, very telling, and this is very, very interesting. So, we put down what we think is not good, right? But other groups of women, we always talk about other groups, right? Okay, so let's keep talking about other groups. So, the white woman is looking at the Black woman saying, I like your femininity. I want to be strong like you. I want independence. I want to be able to carve out my own lane. Interesting. You know what? That's super duper funny. All this in-house fighting that we do, and other people are actually looking at the things we hate about ourselves, and they actually admire it and also want to adopt it. Meanwhile, we're talking bad about each other. It's so interesting.
He spoke a word on that one, didn't he? What more can I say?
These shows are recorded live.
So, what is your perspective on that?
Her insight of as a white woman to say that when they're side-eyeing our Black women, they are merely jealous of the power that they see that Black women have to stand up for themselves. I mean, we all know women's rights and everything in this world have always been secondhand, you know. So, and as we look at the Black woman, we always say the Angie Mama, like the woman that has the no tolerance for the bullshit. She's standing up for herself, like, oh, don't fuck with her because she don't play. It's a woman at my job too. She'd be like, I got balls, and she'd be like, and they can't stand me. Everybody like, why they scared of her? I'm like, I like Cheryl, you know. But she like, that's because I got more dick than them because I don't play those games, and I'm not gonna let you just down talk me like we in the 1920s. You know, women deserve to get respect. You know, we're all human beings. Unfortunately, in the white supremacy of everything, the white man thought he could control his woman, keep her shutting up, and it's his world and how he wants it. And that's what the book has been. So, and thank God for us being colored, okay? Black. Because the Black woman said, bitch, I'm going to stand on my own too, as well, and do what I got to do. And have a voice. Yeah, sometimes Black men say, oh, okay, she's a fighter. But so what? I'd rather have a woman fighting than a bitch that's weak and just going to take anything, be silent in the corner. Please.
So, do you feel like that's the reason why Black men that go on the other side of the spectrum and date white women and marry white women? Is that the reason why they do? Because they they feel like white women are going to be more obedient
Yes,
and less strong as black women.
absolutely. And then some of them are color struck, and they say, oh, they want a half breed baby for sure because they want their baby to be light. Child, stop it. You niggas are something else.
Well, I I totally agree with what the white woman was saying.
Mm.
Um, I feel like for years, uh, not even jealous. I just feel like they've been envious of black women.
Yeah.
Wish they could
They couldn't even fucking feed their
stand up
own babies.
strong.
Our women was nursing their children. Like we've been like pick that in every stage. Like the white women just used to sit back and like, oh, the nanny takes care of the child and stuff like that. That shit is crazy.
I agree. I agree. So yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Even a white woman says basically that's what the issue is between black and white women. That the white woman wants to be the black woman.
Yeah, basically.
So
She broke it
I
down
got we
well
got two more
too, like to
topics.
be like we're afraid but not physically. It's this spiritual intuition, like, okay, like she got fire and like she like, damn, I don't have that. And that she's the woman doing the work. That's
Okay,
kinda cool.
yeah. Now we have two more topics, and then I guess I'm gonna try and find some BiGO gossip to give the people what they seem to want here on BiGO. I'll find something in the blogs
Yeah.
to give my perspective on. I try to give my perspective on one or two of the things that's going on in BiGO. But before we go into that, I got two more topics that are giving our perspective on something outside of BiGO culture.
Career. I left my laptop over here, so I came to get it. And I get here, and the person that I had to be daddy for, because he didn't want to be a dad in the beginning, he in the house with his game hooked to the TV I bought. You know what I'm saying? His clothes in here. He just chilling. I got to leave. I live here. Until we finish talking. I live here. He's gone. He's gone. You proud of yourself? Post it on Facebook. You proud of yourself? Hey, proud of myself. It's funny. Okay. His gang hooked the TV I bought.
Hey, Romeo.
And then she gives the daughter I've been raising, the daughter I taught how to speak, the daughter I taught how to walk, the daughter I taught how to use the pot. She career. I left my laptop over here. She gave her to him. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, man. You said, you just said that your baby daddy that didn't want to be a father, that you said had AIDS, all this shit. You said he came to pick up Summer, but his PlayStation hooked to the TV. That's what you saying. I said he came over yesterday. And why was he here yesterday? To come chill with Summer. You said get Summer. Now it's chill with Summer. You said he came to get Summer yesterday, but his PlayStation hooked to the TV I bought. He back here today at 12 a.m. to pick up Summer. His PlayStation still hooked to the TV. 3 days after you told me I had to leave because you needed to focus on you and your career and niggas, dudes, you ain't have space for that. You ain't have space for our relationship. The person that's been here through thick and thin, regardless if I stayed home a week because Summer got sick and got me sick and I couldn't go to work and gave you 300 out of the 350 I made because I was sick. Whatever I got, I give. She gave her to him. You know what I'm saying? and that's the real. Come on, bro. It ain't about money. It's about loyalty. It's about. Come on, bro. You don't know what it's about. The dude. Listen, you asked me to have a baby with you and killed it. Yeah, cause you got this dude. I was paying for everything. I'm not gonna When were you? You were not paying for every. You had a baby. Oh, okay. You had a baby with a dude while you were homeless and no car. You had the baby. I was 17. Okay. You're not 17 now. He back around with his PlayStation hooked to my TV. No choice but to co-parent. What are you talking about? Co-parent? You had a parent in the house. What you talking about co-parent? Yeah. You just kicked her parent that taught her how. I taught her how to talk. I taught her how to use the pot. I taught her how to walk. And you talking about you had to co-parent with this guy who didn't want to be a parent? I never said that you couldn't be in her life, but quite frankly, we're not going to be together. I didn't want to be with you. You want to be with him. That's why and the TV that I bought. No. Why his PlayStation end up here? I'm not going to keep repeating myself. So he came to pick up Summer. It's already squared away. He came to pick up Summer. That's why his PlayStation hooked to the TV. He came over yesterday to see Summer. Today. You said he left his PlayStation. Yes. And he came to pick her up 12 o'clock in the morning. Got here at 11.
Girl, no, you better come to my house at 11 o'clock.
Really not you. To the TV that I bought.
Okay, so
why his play?
My thing is, why do these black women keep playing with these men?
That was a good one too.
That's agreeing to
love on them.
For one, date you, and you got a child. Not only date you,
love you
because you got a child, move in with you, help you raise this child. Then you decide you want the baby daddy back, so you lied and tell me I don't have time for a relationship. But all along it's to move the baby daddy back in so you can co-parent.
Yeah, because the other nigga should have his own place and should have came to get his child and take the child to his shit. You know what I'm saying?
The play.
Yeah. It's cool. Child.
So why do these black women continue to play with these men like this?
It's how they were raised. It's what they saw. It's what the queen before her showed her what to do. This is how you do with a man. Trick him. Play around with him. But never was like, when you get a good one, hold on to him, keep him, and make sure you don't lose him. That's thought.
I think it's sad. I think this is sad. Yeah, you, him, and that baby can go on. I ain't paying no more bills here. Everything I paid and put in here, I'm taking up out of here. If this place is in my name, you might have to leave and go with the baby daddy. Y'all might be homeless again.
I'm a bit.
You're not going to keep playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's sad. I just feel it's my perspective that people need to learn how to adult a lot better than they are adulting, because especially when children are involved, you bringing people into your children's life, and then all of a sudden, you don't want to be with me no more, but you done brought this child into it, and so now it's more than just a relationship.
Yeah.
With you, I'm kind of like in a relationship with your child also, because you introduced me to your child. I'm ready helping you raise your child. Now you don't want to be with me no more because the baby daddy back in the picture. All of that. That's some crazy ass shit. And you have to realize when you are a single parent. Thank you so much for the gifts. When you are a single parent, and you decide to date. Your children are also a part of that, and you have to consider your children as well before you make those decisions to date and have children and have people helping you raise your kids. Even even that was a situation where he said you asked to have a baby with me and then you aborted it.
Shame.
So yeah, like stop playing with these men, dangling the family life that they want to have in front of them and not giving it to them. Because at the end of the day, they're going to be like, fuck you and your kids. I'm out.
Okay. So call
No shame.
baby daddy. Figure it out.
Okay, we got one more. And then I'm going to look for some BiGO tea.
Period.
Hey, whoa. Danielle. Baby, what you doing here? Who house is this? It's an Airbnb. What you talking about? Yeah, it's an Airbnb. Yeah, I know. Danielle, what are you doing here? I'm chilling. I'm making a sandwich. Yeah, what you talking about? What I'm doing here? Are you cooking the bitch alone? Ain't no. What you talking about? I'm here chilling, bro. Like, by yourself? Yeah, I need some time to myself. You know? I'm respectfully. Where are you going? Where's Danielle? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing here? Bro, the Airbnb locked up. I got nothing to do with that. Keisha, what is you doing? Why is you here recording, bro?
It's somebody gonna get their ass.
Ain't nobody in here.
Somebody in this motherfucker.
I've been here by myself the whole time. What you talking about?
You got this big ass house by yourself.
Yes, I need some time to myself, man. For what? Because I've been stressed at work. I need some time to myself. For what? For myself. I can't have time to myself.
No.
Why?
Because you do shit.
Like what?
You fucking shit.
Man, you do shit. Put your hands on me for no reason. Bro,
Yeah.
what are you doing here?
Look outside.
Well, how you even get here? How you know I was here? Like, how you know I was here?
Let me find a big.
You know I was here.
Don't fucking worry about it.
Bro,
Your ass in the cheating. You don't even know how to cheat.
I'm not even cheating. I'm cheating. I'm here chilling by myself.
Yeah.
Shit. You're doing too much. Yeah, you're doing too much.
I ain't doing enough. We gonna find this bitch.
I can't really get you.
Night shower. Look at this shit. Night shower. A shower for two. Look at this motherfucking house. You need all these towels. All these motherfuckers. Look at this shit. Who in here? It ain't nothing. Who in here? Who in here?
Why are you here?
Why y'all time?
There's no big time. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody here. Chilling, bro. Nah, bro.
Look at all these fucking towels, bitch. There's like perfume in here.
It smell like that when I came here. It smelled like that when I came in here, bro. I didn't put. I won't get perfume from.
It do not smell like no fucking fabuloso. That shit is perfume. You a fucking liar. I don't know. What? Bitch, what? Oh my God! Miss Darlene! She fucking no mama? Bro. Miss Darlene! Oh my God! Bitch, she is fucking no mama.
Oh, you just hit big. Thank you.
Oh my God! What?
Can I get that? Can I get
Somebody,
that?
mama.
Is that what it look like? Is that what it look like?
This is her mama.
It's the mama.
Her mama.
It's the mama.
No, she was sucking me in. My friend was in a situation like that.
And first of all, wait.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Don't listen.
He done fucked him.
Girl. I was ready to beat the ass.
You can't beat
I don't know.
you can't do nothing with Darlene. With Darlene.
Wait.
Look at
Mama.
Where your daddy at? How about I sit with your fucking daddy?
Hey, get your fucking bed.
Doing too much. Yo, that's her mama.
Bro, she came up with no reason. Stop doing shit, man.
Really?
Stop doing shit.
That's explain this. That's what she drinks. That's what she drinks.
What?
Oh my God.
She drink the.
I really want to go.
Wait till it finish. Wait till it finish.
Oh my God.
Stop putting your hands on me. Stop putting your hands on me. Stop putting your hands on me. Well, get your
Miss Darlene.
Bro.
That explains how you
She
came
got
to
my ass 24/7 like you is. Like, man, what you doing now? What you doing now? Bro, stop putting your fucking head on me.
That's how he paid for this shit, bitch. That's how he paid for this shit, bitch. Oh my God. What you doing? You paid for that, bitch. Who paid for this shit? How long y'all been here? How long? Cause you ain't come home last night. You ain't come home last night in this room. You clearly fucking night. This shit crazy.
Yeah, so she was with him.
This shit that I can't believe this. Oh my God. Girl.
Darlene wanted to hit from the back.
He just looking like the fuck. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. Ooh. Girl, I was ready to put you up, but that's your mama, girl.
Yeah, girl. We ain't gonna talk about it after this.
Lies on radio.
Okay,
Would be my mother.
that's a lot to unpack right there.
Hot time back.
First and foremost, I'm gonna I'm gonna touch on the latter of the whole situation. The girlfriend that you brought with you, when she realized it was your mama and your man, she should have shut the fuck up. The best friend was pissing me off
The whole time.
the whole time.
That's
She was not making it any better.
yeah.
Miss Darlene, how could you? It's your mom. Girl, you're not making it no better. You wasn't making it no better. Like rubbing it in that this was your mama. You found out your mama fucking your man.
Sucking
Okay,
together.
home girl, you should just shut up. The girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Second of all, mama, how do you end up fucking your daughter's man? Did you come on to him?
Mm-hmm.
Did he come on to you? You were dead ass wrong. If he came on to you, that's when you should have went to your daughter and said, "That's not the man for you because he's trying to fuck on your mama."
But what if it was her person?
Uh, boyfriend, how could you fuck your girlfriend's
It's just a more than
mama?
you.
Um, what if she fucked your daddy?
Child.
Like she said, where's your daddy at?
She
That
right
was the first. That was one
Eddie
of the things.
now.
Where your daddy at? I'm gonna go fuck your daddy.
She better, honey. She better hope the daddy got a big one. But that is
Son do, I'm pretty sure that too. But because that's hereditary, the penis size. If you didn't know that, you get your penis size from your daddy. Um,
thank God.
woo. I don't know what I would have did in that situation. Um, it's my perspective. That's a fucked up ass situation to be in.
Yeah.
Um, I wouldn't know how to handle that. I would never put myself in that situation to be either the mother or the daddy. I mean the mother or the boyfriend.
Yeah.
I personally would put myself in that situation. Your mother or your parents are off limits. Your friends are off limits if we're dating. How does that happen that you end up cheating with her mother?
Yeah.
The mama wrong, the boyfriend wrong.
It's
Um, it's
it's
crazy.
disgusting.
Um, yeah. What's your perspective on it?
I mean, what if they eventually were to, what if they had a child? You was gonna be messing with your child's grandma? Nasty motherfucker. Like, that's out of order. I said, "Oh, I got a homeboy
Completely.
for you, Miss Darlene. I got a homeboy for you. One of my uncles. They single. Don't be trying to hit up on me. He look just like me, but boom. Oh, he's your Uncle Ronnie. There you go. He's gonna come on over. But not me. I'm with your daughter. Period." And kept it moving. You didn't got the Airbnb with the mama and everything. Oh, you didn't fuck the mama in the Airbnb, bitch. Like she said, "Mama, you didn't come home last night. You was with him last night, and I didn't think second thing. thought about calling him because I thought he was somewhere. Child.
Wow.
Not my mama.
Wow. That goes to show you how this world is today. Um, you got to be more careful. People don't take into consideration the PTSD, post traumatic syndrome that you create in people's lives when stuff like this happens. That's your daughter.
That's your daughter, yeah. Like,
And if anybody's wrong out of the whole situation, more wrong,
Mr. Darlene.
I would have to say it's the mama.
Yeah, Mr. Darlene, you older
The
than all
mama
of
did
us,
that.
girl.
What you say?
Miss Darlene older than all of us. She should know better.
Yeah,
She'd have been tempted before. She should have known better.
I totally agree with you wholeheartedly.
Talked about me on your show. Let me give you a call now and see how you feel. No, that's not how that works. You call me, tell me how you feel. We handle it one-on-one, and it's done. Not get in front of your views, not get in front of your shows, and have tea time about your baby. No.
It happens. When I was really serious with DZ, when after we fought, you said, well, I can't add DZ. I tell him to drop you like the girl said we're not doing this. You was still keen with DZ after he knocked on my door. You still keen with DZ after he talked to my mama, called her one on McDonald's, and after he broke my phone and threatened to get me locked up. No, you still was sitting over there
spot on. You spot on.
at that time.
No, you spot on. The difference is DZ was not talking shit to you about you to me. I can still sit around who I want to sit around. You're not my mother nor my father. That's Talia Sharon Ball and Robert Watkins. I can choose what I want to do because I'm grown. That's what you're mistaken. He wasn't talking shit about you, and I had a separate relationship with DZ outside of this as you do as well. And I never questioned your friendship with Milan. You can be friends with any bitch you want to be friends with. I ain't never told you not to be cool with the bitch. I told you don't bring my motherfucking name up in your motherfucking conversations. And vice versa. Get silent when my name come up. And I will respect you the same way. If DZ motherfucking talking shit about you, I'm solid. Don't talk about her. Y'all have your own situation, y'all own beef, y'all own friendships. So you can't put on y'all problems onto me. No, that's not how I maneuver or operate. Now, if she talking shit about you, then that's different. And she never did talk shit about you to me. If anything, I was trying to mend your friendship.
I just feel like, okay, no, the difference is because you just told me simply that I can't respect or I can't tell you how to respond because I give an opinion. So when I said you read me and said some things, you like, you can't control how I respond. You can't control how I do this. I gave an opinion. I did not read you. You responded with a read. So Milan, me being around DZ or you being around DZ, you decided not to say nothing, but you can't expect me to do the same, basically, what that is. So you want me to sit silent around motherfucking Milan when your name get brought up, but when you bringing up DZ and I'm telling you not to, why you cute with this bitch trying to get me locked up, y'all sitting up here talking about the topics about us fighting and stuff like that, girl, you just like, I can be cool, I want to be cool as long as I'm not talking about you. You did what you wanted to do, and I did what I wanted to do then.
Girl, my circle be so irritating. The bitches when I was cool. That's some pick me ass shit. You using that situation as an opportunity to have some leverage on you doing some fuck ass shit. And the bitch that operate that, bitch, you ain't on my same frequency. You brought this shit up out of nowhere and have a conversation about me and say anything about something you know nothing about. And all these conversations you talking about that I had, they was never with your name involved. It was a me conversation. So if I want to have a conversation with Tay about me and our relationship, nothing to do with you, then that's different. And I will put your motherfucking name up. Then I owe you every right to a phone call and say, Zed, this is what's said, girl. This is what's going on. Da-da-da-da. But I never would do that. That's what separates us. And I think that's about our thought levels is on two different calibers and our frequencies aren't there because that's not how.
Battery low.
Nowhere in the world that I can have Tay sitting in front of you or anybody that I know you have a disdain for and have them talk about you or even allude to talking about you. You make this about Zaypan when it's not about Zaypan. It's about the principle. Fuck the panel. They come and go.
So once again, I didn't have a heads up when Milan first brought your name up. I said, whoa. On the panel, I said, wait a second. I didn't know Dre Baby was going to be a topic. This is gagging. And I said that. Am I wrong, y'all? Did I not say that on that panel? Once I said that, I said, well, since it's here, Milan basically threw me in the fire. I didn't know. Even like we was texting on the back end. He sent me topics, but he did not send me the stuff. I didn't read it, and I just said, girl, I read. I didn't pay attention to the topic. I didn't know your name was gonna get brought up. So what I did was I just caught the ball and I just simply said, I just like how.
Right. So some people fold under. Yeah. Some people fold under pressure. They don't apply it. And in this situation, you decide to fold, not apply. People do be saying shit and doing shit. Okay, let me ride with that because I know Dre on, not Dre baby, and she don't even give all that. There's no need. So that's what I took issue with. It wasn't even that deep for me either. But it's the fact that she was sitting on a show, a gossip show, where you wasn't even cool with Milan, and you invited me to the show along with JB's when you tried to go against her and have your own show. And she invited Coco to her show. So now that y'all two linking up for y'all new show, and you sitting back talking about me, that's what I didn't appreciate to a person that don't care for me. Because if the shoes was on reverse, I would have never sat and talked anything or even let him allow, because what you fail to realize while you're not thinking about me, you think about yourself, you gave him momentum to feel like, oh yeah, now I see that it's okay for me to talk about Dre Baby in front of her.
Okay, so me sitting up there doing let's talk about it. I get that you and Milan probably don't like you motherfucking each other, but just like you did with Tay, you could do it with Milan, and that's why I still get my opinion. You claim to not like bitches, but yet you let them back in your motherfucking circle in your area, i.e. Tommy K. Bitch, so you want me to sit up and say, don't get my opinion about you motherfucking playing yesterday when it came out to the motherfucking panel in the content, and you want me to stand on business when it comes out of Milan and not speaking of it, but yet you'll be right back in Milan face the next motherfucking week, because the only bitch that really seems like they standing on business is me, because all you bitches really motherfucking start back dick sucking and kissing each other ass, i.e. you and Tay, after you got her motherfucking gun took, you still have a conversation. Oh, we gonna put that behind, we gonna put that in the past. When you had Tommy K motherfucking shedding tears from the right eye to the left eye, now you up here kicking and telling her how to swipe up and restart the live and stuff like that, act like everything is okay. So you want me to stand on business behind my line, simply asking what happened with Dre Baby getting the panel ban? I gave my opinion. I simply said my sister did not get the panel ban. What happened and what I didn't like is when it was addressed, she thought it was a key and she didn't take people's feelings into consideration about them spending money, taking their time out, because guess what? It always got to be about her. That's what I said. And I wasn't simply up there reading you and talking down on you about Milan, because I still let him know, wait, Milan, before you go too far, that's still my bitch. I said, that's still my bitch, so it ain't gonna give Dre Baby that he Dre Baby, but I'm just simply giving my opinion.
Well, yeah, I can't respect this, and I can't respect where it's coming from because it has no base, it has no merit, bitch. I didn't do shit. So this shit is one sided, and what you saying is one sided because it's not nothing I did. You speaking hypothetical or what you thought I should have did, what you thought I could have done, what you thought I should have said. No, you never asked me. Talked about me on your show. Let me give you a call now and see how you feel.
Okay. My perspective on a lot of the back and forth with the we friends, we not friends, we friends, we not friends, who you can sit with, who you can't sit with, who you can talk about in your content and the show and all of that. I feel like a lot of these bitches are just fake and phony with each other. And if you don't fuck with a bitch, you don't fuck with a bitch. And if you do fuck with a bitch, okay, if they name come up in a topic or whatever, whether it's a show or not, you have the right to. I have no comment. I'm not going to comment on it. If your friend watches it in entirety or whatever, they should never feel some kind of way if their name came up and you sitting there, depending on what you said and how you dealt with that situation. I'm kind of glad because last night this same panel right here with the same team PK, they lined me, and I immediately swiped back to a panel, and came on back into my solo live because if I don't fuck with motherfuckers, I don't fuck with motherfuckers. And if I don't sit with certain people, I don't sit with Tommy K. Why would Tommy K send me a team request? I don't sit with Dre Baby. I don't sit with Gucci. I don't sit with Zay. So why would I even like pop up on that and sit with them? So it's my perspective that people need to stand on business. If they don't fuck with a bitch, they don't fuck with a bitch. And if a topic or a conversation comes up about somebody I do fuck with that I'm not going to engage in, one, I'm not going to engage in it. And sometimes, depending on how far the conversation goes, I'm not going to sit in that conversation and let my friend catch me sitting here, let you give your opinion about them to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to swipe up and I'm going to beat the fuck out.
Yeah.
And that's my perspective on that.
People for trying it. You know I'm not the gossip girl, so you ain't
Well, I lied you.
don't put me in the middle.
Girl, they just reading Dre. What's going on between y'all two? Girl, who arguing on Reba Live?
Mm.
I'm about to come over there with you. Is you doing a panel night? I'm gonna start hanging out on your panels that night where I can go to sleep and know I ain't gonna be bored.
I'm gonna be on what you call it panel tonight.
Okay. So
And then I get
yeah,
some.
Oh, I
we're
come up
gonna
there.
Yeah,
end the
come on that
show.
panel.
You can sleep.
On that note, um, BiGO is a lot of things. My perspective on BiGO is you just have to be mindful of who you sit with, what you say, what's being said around you, and you have to handle it as such. You know what I'm saying? And basically be mindful of the people that you deal with and how they gonna feel if they see you sitting and talking. That's why I don't sit on Reba's panel. Me and Reba are cool, but every time I go to Reba's panel, certain situations happen or certain people that I don't sit with are sitting there. I don't fault Reba for that because Reba can hang with who she want to hang with.
You know what?
But
On Reba panel though, like that was one of the first panels that I was getting like beans on, like where I threw something to somebody or somebody threw me something nice, and it was like a late night thing. So it was like she might have been doing like her Judge Reba or whatever, but it was just like okay, bitches support. Like I was finding new people to mingle with, but then there was some messy people too. And I was just like, oh, I'm gonna stay away from. I'm not gonna get that one. You're gonna try me and pull me in somewhere. Sorry.
and see, my thing is this: regardless of if for me, regardless of whether I'm in it or not, I always get pulled into it or somebody attacks me or whatever. And all that muting me and all that, I'm not with that. So just certain places I don't sit if I know certain types of people are gonna be there.
Mm.
Because like last time I went to some River panel, um, this girl right here, Ashley, tried to get into it with me and I had to let her know, girl, I'm not trans. I am a man. I wear a wig.
Yeah.
I just look like this. And I don't argue with women. I don't want no man in a wig arguing with my mama, my sister, my aunties, and I'm not gonna do the same to somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just have to be mindful of who you sitting around and what's
People
being
be feeling
said
ways
while you're sitting around
and
because it
shit.
can be misunderstood as to your input in it. And people can say, "Oh, you was there. You heard what they said." Don't tie me. Don't drag me into
Yeah.
that. That's why I'm not gonna be in.
There. Yeah.
And a lot of people, it's my perspective. A lot of people need to learn to swipe up, swipe out, and get the fuck out. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the perspective for today. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Today we did almost 2 hours.
That's fine. So like
And
we gotta
we had
share I
some
gotta
great
share
topics.
time and all that stuff more often.
I want to thank everybody for gifting and tuning in. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. Shouts out to Audrey who paid for lunch today for me on the candy apple. She filled a whole candy apple and a half basket up. So I want to thank you so
God.
much, Audrey. Shouts out to you for candy apple. For all the people that have gifted on this live, I want to thank Dage. I want to thank Stubborn Smokey. I want to thank Trustin. I want to thank LaShonda. I want to thank D-Bod. Thank you guys for tuning in to the perspective. You got any final words?
No. I'll see you Friday. What's today, Wednesday, right? I'll see y'all Friday for the perspective.
Yeah, Friday at 1 o'clock, y'all. We are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I don't know what happened to the other. I think I got a message while the show was going on. Somebody said they fell asleep. Oops. Okay, well, oops on you.
Yeah.
That's another being you could have probably possibly got that you didn't get for not being on the show. But once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the perspective. And tune in on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 o'clock.
All right, go get some
Please let me stop.